Hey friends, today I am back out here on another sunny day to show you a different kind of community. Today I'm going to be showing you some condos. I haven't done a video like this before. There's some real pros and cons to buying a condo instead of a single family home. We're going to talk about those pros and cons. I'm going to show you the floor plans. We're going to talk about the HOA fee and what it all includes. We're going to look at the amenities, which includes a dog park. So let's hop right in. Okay, before we step into the model homes, let's look at a map real quick because the location is super important with this community. You can see that we are in North Phoenix, but don't let that fool you because within 5 to 10 minutes from here, there are a couple of really great shopping areas, plus they are still building more. But the real amazing thing is you are 5-10 minutes away from the Taiwan Semiconductor chip manufacturing plant. I think that's how you say it. It is a $65 billion operation that was started in Arizona several years ago. They're still completing the phases that they had planned for it. This has brought thousands of high-tech jobs to this area, plus thousands more supportive jobs. So it really is bringing a lot of people to this area, which can be good for real estate here. In addition, you have all these great mountain views around you, so you kind of are getting the best of both worlds. And if you are someone who likes to go on road trips, then you're already half of the way there. You are closer if you want to get up to Prescott, Payson, Flagstaff, Sedona, all of these beautiful mountainous cities where people like to go to escape from the heat or even go skiing in the winters. So location-wise, there's really a lot to love about this area. Their largest floor plan here in this community is 2,236 square feet. That one is not modeled. However, we are going to go look at the Residence 9. This is the second to the largest floor plan that they offer, and this one is 2,043 square feet. Now this one has 3 bedrooms plus 3 full bathrooms. So there's a full bathroom for every single bedroom in this floor plan. And all of it really is on the upper level. Downstairs, you just come in, there's a little drop space and a garage. I'll show you what it looks like. But yeah, this one has a base price of $590,000. This one also has a large living room. So if you like having people over, it's a good space for entertaining, or you know what, maybe you just like having a living room where you feel like you really have room to spread out. Well, you can get that here. So I'm going to turn around and show you that this is just a small space. When you come in, there's the front door. I would probably put some hooks right over here to hang stuff up. And then this door is the garage, which I will show you before we go upstairs. Just your basic 2-car garage. You have the water heater over there in the corner. As we go upstairs, something that some people ask about is the water here in Arizona. We do have pretty hard water, but one option that you can get with these homes are a soft water loop. And I can give you some referrals too to people who can go ahead and install a soft water system for you. And this is just really nice and open. I really like the floor plan here. Now, let me back up and show you how big this living room is. Very large. The windows are bringing in all of this natural light. There's also some great views from this particular lot. Let me show you. Now, will you always have these mountain views? I don't know. They might end up building eventually next to you. But for now, a lot of beauty out there. And then you also have a door to the patio. We will check that out in just a minute. Let's head over to the primary bedroom. Down this hallway, there's going to be 2 bedrooms. Both of them have their own bathroom. One is just, on the small side. A good size bedroom here. Lots of room. Now in the bathroom you have your double sinks, another gorgeous shower, but the closet's a little bit smaller on this one. You're gonna have to be selective, or have a wardrobe in your bedroom, have an extra dresser. There's room in here for one. And then let's head out to this patio. Your location, I think, is gonna have a big impact on your experience living here, because some of the homes are gonna have the mountain views. This one has the view of the swimming pool. Okay, and then coming out this way, they put mirrors on the wall. It makes the space seem a little bit bigger, I guess. You turn the corner here. Before we go in here, I really am liking this flooring that they put in. It just has a realistic look to it. You have a beautiful laundry room. It does have its own window that opens. And then this cute bedroom over here, set up as a kid's bedroom, has its own bathroom. Look at that. Now there's still one more bedroom that we have to see and one more bathroom. So on the other side of the stairs, this bathroom acts as the guest bathroom as well, because it's not directly connected to the bedroom. And here you go. I think this is funny. They have a picture of Yoda over the bed. If you're a Star Wars fan, you probably can appreciate that. Again, some nice views out here. And we have not visited this patio yet. This one has really large slider doors on it. And again, it's all about the location of your unit, right? This is a really pretty big shaded patio, but obviously you're gonna have a view right into your neighbor's garage, their homes. Okay, as we walk over to the next floor plan, I have to tell you, the HOA for townhomes or condos is going to be significantly higher than moving into a master plan community that has the single family homes. However, you get a lot of things covered for that HOA fee. I'm going to save that for the end of the video. Stick around, I'm going to show you the amenities. We're going to talk about the HOA fee and what it covers. Okay, next we are going to check out the Residence 7 floor plan. This one I think is particularly nice if you have a roommate situation, maybe a couple of family members are sharing the house, or maybe you are a single person but you have guests that come and visit frequently. This is a great one because it has a primary bedroom with its own bathroom on both the lower level and the higher level. So this one has a base price of $560,000. It has the 2 bedrooms. This one has 2.5 bathrooms, so that's also kind of an added bonus to this one. And this one is 1,854 square feet. Let's go take a look. So as we go in here, I will tell you they have 9 different floor plans available, and they're all surprisingly really unique. So whatever your situation is, I feel like they have a little something that can appeal to you. So coming in here on the first level, let me just kind of pan around and give you a taste of what this looks like. Love this glass they have here in the railings. There's that front door. You also have this little closet by the front door. And then your laundry room is going to be down here. If you're living here, which primary bedroom would you be picking? I'm curious. You can put it in the comments if you would choose the lower or the upper level. Now this one has a 2-car garage. No extra space in here for you know, a workout room or extra storage really. A lot of people hang up storage from the ceilings in the garage. So here's the primary bedroom downstairs. You can see coming in here, First, you have a walk-in closet. You have your double sinks. Your toilet is right in here. And then such a pretty shower. I'm really impressed with the showers they're putting in these condos. And then, of course, you have your own patio. So a little extra space where you can come out and relax. As we go upstairs, I have to remind you, if you are interested in a new construction home, they require that you have your realtor with you on your first visit when you're looking at the model homes. Otherwise, they can register you and you are waiving your right to be represented. It costs you nothing to have us represent you. We get paid by the builder or the seller if it's a resale home. So make sure you reach out. I want to help negotiate the best terms for you. Look at these windows. Very modern and sleek, sophisticated. Open living up here. Let's take a look at the patio before we check out the bedroom. You're gonna get some mountain views from this one, right outside of your living room. They are still working away here, and this is a good sized patio. I mean, you can really have a nice dinner out here, have coffee, enjoy your life in Arizona. And then this one does have its own pantry with the door. So that's kind of nice. They have KitchenAid appliances. This waterfall island is so cute. It seats 3, and you can see you can walk all the way around. Lots of storage in here, right? Lots of cabinets. You have this cute window that you can look out of while you're cooking. You know, while you're doing stuff in the kitchen, you can be talking to whoever's in the living room. You can watch TV with them. And let's look at this primary bedroom over here, the second primary. They did such a great job designing all of this. Look at these light fixtures hanging from the ceiling against that backsplash. Just gives a real, it's like you're in a 5-star hotel. You also have these big sliders so you can come out to your own patio off of this bedroom. This patio actually does connect to the living room door, so I guess it's kind of a shared patio. And then let's look at the bathroom. You have your closet first, just like you do downstairs. It's the same layout as the bathroom. Downstairs, your toilet's over here. You have the double sinks, and then another beautiful shower. All right, there's just a couple more things to take a look at out here. There's that kitchen, and then look at this little space over here. You got your own powder room. So 2.5 bathrooms in this one. And you know, what can you do with this space? I feel like with a condo or townhome, make use of every little part. So, you know, more storage down there, whatever you want to do. Okay, I had to stop to show you these beautiful clouds that we have here in Arizona today. Blue skies and white fluffy clouds. Next, we're going to check out this Residence 5 floor plan. This one is 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage. They have all of the living space on the upper level, and then I'll show you what is inside this door when you walk in on the first level. This one has a base price of $550,000, and it is 1,805 square feet. So the primary bedroom on this one is really awesome. It has an extra sitting space in there and a really large closet. So I am fond of that. So really when you come in here in the front door, you just have this little drop space. The garage is special. You have extra room in your garage here. So you have the side-by-side 2-car garage, but then over here, you have this extra space. So some people put little air conditioning units in their garage. This could be a workout room or, you know, just storage, whatever you need it for. And then coming in, you can see that beautiful front door. And let's head upstairs. They also did something really cool as an accent wall in this one. Such good ideas you can get when you're looking at model homes. Here's the accent wall. Isn't that clever? Very narrow, and then they have these doors that slide open. Great idea. And this is a good size living space, really. Being on the second level up here, you get some kind of fun views. We'll check out the primary bedroom last. You can see just a very classy kitchen island there. Coming over here, I kind of like that they have the laundry room down here. It just kind of seems to make sense. And you have some extra storage in here. This is also a pretty wide area in between here, so you're not going to be running into each other. This is really your pantry space. So kind of another perk of having the laundry room right here is, you know what, really you can use these cabinets for, you know, stuff you might normally store in a kitchen, appliances or whatnot. So I think that that's kind of handy. Nice, big, beautiful sink. And then here are the stairs for perspective. You have this full bathroom right here. Really pretty. They have the tile work going all the way up to the ceiling. Kind of makes it seem bigger than it is. Now, this space over here is interesting. They made it really is kind of like a mudroom. It's what I would typically see when you are coming in from the front door or the garage, but it's upstairs and it's just kind of a small little space up here. I think most people would use this for possibly a small workspace. You could put a desk in here or extra storage. If you really need it, you could use it as a very small nursery. Now, they have this bedroom set up as a nursery, you know, but let's say you have your kid, they're in here, and then all of a sudden, surprise, you're having another baby. You're gonna have to buy a bigger house. So you're gonna need to call me so I can help you with that. But in the meantime, while you're looking, you know, maybe you could have the crib over here in this little room until we find you a bigger place. All right, let's look at this primary bedroom. It surprised me in a good way. All right, so you come on in over here. Of course, they have it decorated so beautifully. They put this sliding door going into the bathroom. That's not going to come standard. You can add that after the fact. All right, I have to show you this closet in here. I was surprised how large it was for a condo. Lots of room in here. You don't have to sacrifice the closet space when you are purchasing a condo. You're not going to have a bathtub up here, but you do get this really pretty shower. Very nice touches. And here is another thing that surprised me. Look at this. You get a whole other little room off of the bedroom. So they set this up as a den. So many possibilities. I personally don't like having my workspace that close to the bedroom. I think it would be a great exercise room. Or again, you know, it could just be another place for a nursery potentially. But then you also have this patio. So just, you know, some really unique spaces and rooms in this condo. I just feel like you can be so creative with it. There's so many possibilities what you could do with the different spaces. Let's go look at the view from the patio that's off of this living room. There are mountain views to be seen, but you want to get, into the right unit. So from this one, you know what? You're gonna be mostly seeing people coming home in the gate there, all of the other neighbors you have around you. And then over here, that's where your mountain views are. Okay, so I got a key to show you a spec home of a floor plan they don't have modeled. It is a residence too. Now, this one went under contract and then it fell out of contract when the buyer lost their job. So this one is actually selling for less than their base price. I'll tell you more about that. But that does kind of bring up an interesting conversation. What happens when you lose your job and you have already gone under contract, you've paid them your earnest deposit? Well, there's something in the contract called a loan contingency. So if something really changes, like you lose your job, that will allow you to get your earnest deposit back in full. So this is the front door to the spec home, otherwise known as a quick move-in home. And because this one fell out of contract, they are more motivated to just sell it. They want to get rid of it. So they have it for sale under the base price of this floor plan. They are selling this specific home for $480,000, whereas normally this residence 2 floor plan is a base price of actually $500,000. This one is 1,529 square feet. It is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. It has the 2-car garage plus some extra storage in there, which I will show you. And this one has some cool views from the primary bedroom as well. So with this floor plan, you have your living space all on the first level, and then the bedrooms are all upstairs, which I think is kind of nice, especially if you have kids that are living with you. You have this front porch area that is covered, so you can come and sit outside, enjoy the rain when it rains, or just the nice weather when it's nice out here. You can decorate it for the holidays. And then, like I said, this is a quick move-in home, so this is not all decked out like a model home would be, which is interesting because you get to see, you know, kind of a realistic view of what some of these homes look like when they don't have all of the upgrades that you see in the model home. Now, my voice is going to be a little bit echoey because there's no furniture in here to dampen my voice. But you can see you have the living room, the dining area, the kitchen all on the first floor, plus you have a powder room. So you can hang out here, downstairs, and then just go upstairs when you want to use your bedrooms. I really like this color of cabinets that they put in here. They have Whirlpool appliances in this home. And then let's look at the garage. It is a little bit wider than I was expecting. So that was a nice surprise. You have a little bit of extra room on the sides to store things. And then in addition to that, you have this cute little door that gives you just a little extra storage as well. So there's where you come in from the garage. You have your powder room right away. And then let's check out the bedrooms upstairs. The kids' bedrooms, not such a great view. The primary bedroom, much better. And as we come up the stairs, You are gonna have a full bathroom and 2 bedrooms on this side, plus you're gonna have your laundry room. This laundry room also has this cute little closet, so you can store things in there as well. You have these cabinets that will go over your washer and dryer. And let's take a look at the bedroom. Not a huge bedroom. They have the floors covered with plastic so that they don't get ruined, but you can see. They have a patio, but they're just gonna be seeing people coming and going from their garage, which, you know, some people might find that interesting. You never know. And the other bedroom, same thing. Pretty much the same size bedrooms here with the standard size closet. And over here, it's nice that they have the double sinks and quite a bit of space for storing things. And then they also have a separate door to come into the toilet and the bathroom, or the shower. They also did some kind of cute tile work in here. So, you know, not just white and plain, but then let's go over here to the primary bedroom. This one is not carpeted. They just did the tile throughout this one. And you have the small patio door. I'll show you the bathroom and the closet in just a sec. And here are the views I was talking about. I don't think that's going to be built on anytime super soon. And then you have a good sized patio you can enjoy out here as well. Let's look at the bathroom and the closet. They did some cute tile work in here too. Kind of unique. Also nice color on the cabinets. Another beautiful shower over here. And you have a linen closet, so storage there, plus the primary closet. This one kind of goes around the corner here, so you get a little extra room on the side. Okay, I'm gonna walk you over to the amenities, and while we are going over there, let's talk about the incentives. Here with this builder, they are going to be covering $7,500 of your closing costs, which should cover most or all of your closing costs. Plus they're giving $25,000 to $60,000 for incentives. So you can buy your rate down, you could potentially get some upgrades with your home. And this is one of the biggest advantages of buying a new construction home. This right here is the community center. And they were gracious enough to give me a key fob so I can come in here and show you what it's like inside and show you the pool up close as well. So I will do this. Should open the door. And here we go. The lights turned on automatically. That's cool. So you can use this space if you want to host some sort of gathering. If you want to have a party or a celebration over here. They have shuffleboard. I have not played that for a long time. And just a cozy sitting area. Let's go look at the swimming pool out here. It gets toasty in Arizona in the summer. And if you don't want to take care of your own swimming pool, they have a swimming pool for you right here, included with your HOA fees. Someone else taking care of it for you. And then further down here, just, you know, some artificial turf to make it look nice and green year round. And another part of the HOA fee is the gated entrance. So I wanted to show you the signage when you are coming into the community. They have this landscaped, really pretty desert landscaping. And you are just gonna come right over here, type in your code from your car, And these gates are gonna open and you're gonna come on home to your new place in Arizona. Okay, you're probably wondering, what is the HOA fee amount? We're gonna get to that, but first I wanna show you the dog park, the last amenity on my list. And if you have a furry friend, you're not gonna have a big yard for them to play in, so you're gonna need this dog park. I have shown you all of the amenities, but there is even more that is going to be included with your homeowners association fee. That fee is going to be $429 a month, but you are getting more. I'm going to tell you what else that covers. If you have any issue with your roof, it is covered. The exterior stucco, also covered. Anything that is wrong with your patio or your balcony, they will be repairing. You get your pest control covered, as well as your sewer, your water, and your trash services. So in addition to the amenities, you're getting some of these bigger expenses covered. So if you really like the idea of a low maintenance lifestyle with amenities and the views, this could be the place for you. So if you are thinking about making a move here, it doesn't matter if you are years out, months, weeks, it's never too early to start planning ahead. There's a lot to know. There's a lot to learn about the best time to buy and sell, all of the different areas, the different communities, commute times, freeways. So go ahead and reach out. Here is my information. It's really the only way that we can connect, so I can help you find your next home here in sunny Arizona. I hope to hear from you soon.